They got my account shut down over there on Epic. They were able to get me shut down over there. I hope you're proud of that. Because I'm just that vile of a person. I shouldn't be on an app over there. I'm just that bad of a person. Because that's what they're capable of doing. Just like they did Clapper. Fuck you, Ding Ding. I'm sorry, JT. They got no life. They want to ruin other people's lives because they got no lives. They want to harp on shit that happened over a year ago. They caused all this with me. Okay, they caused all this with me. The only thing I can control is me and in my mouth. And there's things that you guys are going to witness on live with Edgy and me, with other people around that you guys don't need to witness. You guys don't need to fucking hear. But a person does not need to be chantized and made fun of every day, all fucking day. That's just all there is to it. That's cyberbullying. The thing is that's a new platform. They've been up since April, and they've never seen no shit what just came over there today, just like they seen. And they don't know how to handle the situation. They don't know how to handle it. I can't go live. I got no access to go live. Why don't you go call Edgy some more? Because I know she's working for you. Yep. No, I cannot go. I can't do nothing over there. Just like they did on Clapper. What do you think happened? They came in there and bomb rushed the whole fucking chat, telling them what kind of piece of shit I was. That's what happened. Like they always do. You can make every account you want. I will get rid of you. I will block each and every one of you. Doesn't matter to me. I will block each and every one of you guys. You can make all the accounts you want. I will sit here and block each and every one of you. I'm from Missouri, Roger. I know it's all orchestrated. I just got to prove it's him. Ashley, could have been a number of people. It could have been anybody. For real, Ashley. It's hard to figure that one out. But it comes down to you can't trust a motherfucker on this app. You can't trust one fucking person on this app. No, I haven't. I have not. I've never had that before. JT. You know, I've done some fucked up shit on this app, the way that I've handled my situation talking to these people. I really absolutely have, and I'll be the first to admit that. But what these people do is unjust, it's unfair, and they continue to get by with it, you know. They want to go after people and send people in people's lives to destroy their platform. He did this, he did that. It's sickening. It's sickening. It's out of control. Somebody has got to stop them. That's just what it comes down to. Somebody has got to stop them. You know, I seen a short the other day that somebody shared with me on TikTok, one of my viewers. And this guy was literally saying that he will not stop messing with a person until they unalive themselves. He literally said that on the fucking app. No, on TikTok. On TikTok. What's up, Tommy? It's hard to do. I mean, I got 3 people that I know I can trust. Just 3 people that won't say a word. The rest of them, no fucking clue. No clue. Well, you should have seen it where I went. I tried to go to another app and they ruined it. Who do you think it was, Tommy? Doesn't matter who the fuck it was. It matters that they get by with it. This is where I live. That's what I thought too, love. That's what I thought too. That's what I thought too. I got a pizza on the oven. That's my oven, and I got a pizza in it. No, Tom, I went yesterday and cut a couple logs, and I just got aggravated as fuck earlier talking to that guy because the guy, you know, he's answering questions and look at it footage that they recorded about what I did. And I'm trying to get him to say, ask them these fucking questions on what they do and why they do it. Tara, I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. It's the fact of the matter that they attacked me and I did nothing to them. They attacked me because I was doing a battle and made lies that I was scamming people. It's because this is what they do for content. They talk evil on people. And they chose to talk evil on me. You know, I'm human. I make mistakes. There's things that they shouldn't have caught on live, and I'll be the first to admit that for that shit to be used against me. But fuck, I own up to it. I'm fucking human. They do not let it go. Day in, day out, day in, day out, day in. Let's bash Doug. No, they just won't quit. They will not quit. I don't got it in me, Cupcake, to let them stop me. I do not got it in. I don't got it in me to give the fuck up. It's not in me. It's never been in me. I'm not that fucking person to give up. David, I am not the only creator they done this to. They have ruined many fucking creators. They have ruined many fucking creators. I already know, JT. JT, I hope they're that fucking stupid. JT, I hope they're that stupid. The heck did I do with my pump? Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to find my pump. Yep, I did have it. I don't know where the hell it went. Tara, I know they do. I know they do, Tara. I know. I'm looking for the air pump out of my old air mattress because I use it sometimes to blow on a fire to get the fire hotter. I just had it. Lisa, welcome in. You know, TikTok is a joke. TikTok is so corrupt and so evil. TikTok is, just the greediest fucking platform I've ever seen. Not only do they, take 60% of the gift money, you get 40%. Then in a situation like mine, if you get mass reported and you get your account shut down for shit that you didn't even do, you still lose money because they still make another percentage because evidently you were doing something you weren't supposed to do to get shut down when it's not that way. JT, they have caused a couple people to go over the edge and do that. And it's the same group of people. Cupcake, I'm stronger than that. I'm stronger than that, Cupcake. I am so much stronger. My biggest thing is in situations like this. My backup and stress reliever has always been to go have a drink. And I can't do that. I got to be stronger than going to have a fucking drink to fix my problems. I never expected to get on TikTok. And it's not even that I got big. I never became a big creator. I didn't. I start to get somewhere to a certain degree where I was making decent money, and I had good content. I never expected to be going through all the shit I go through and have to defend myself and have to destroy my page and having these people destroy my page. I never expected none of this. I knew nothing about these fucking trolls, these fucking cyber bullies is what they are. I had no clue about them. I mean, I heard a little bit about Camp Talk Chris when I was going live, but it's just, I've never seen so much evil that they are. I mean, take Tommy, for example. They're running Tommy's ass through there now with shorts and stuff because Tommy won't give them information or turn his back on me. Nothing you want to know about. It's nothing interesting. No, Tommy, Edgy's trying to say you stole the other fucking phone off the table when she put it here. They are able to get Epic to shut my account down. I cannot go live. Yes, Stacy, yes. Yes, they did. Because that guy that I was talking to, he is really good friends with the owner, and he did not like the shorts that he's seen. He did not like the way that they were after me, and they didn't want to deal with that on their platform every fucking day, and they're trying to have their platform, friendly, everybody get along, not a fucking hate and bash, so it was easier to get rid of me and have to deal with that bullshit. Whoever it may concern, you're exactly right. I know you're right. Texas, they ran me off the app. I can't go live over there, Texas. They shut me down. They kept on wanting to, bring up the argument with me and Edgy when Edgy's sitting right here. And that's just the last thing I need to do is set her fucking ass off. Fuck yeah, they did, Texas. Shut it straight the fuck down. And that guy's like, there's no videos that are edited, that he was looking at. I'm like, well, you're not looking at the right fucking videos because they have clip pieces together. Like, for some reason, one day when Blue was sitting on my lap, I remember taking Blue and tossing him like that on the ground. They make it look like I took Blue and threw him like that way to fuck up in the air. And that was edited. I can't believe, people go through a lot of shit on social media that they go through. I don't think we're just that smart because in the end, it's not worth it for real. It's really not. No, I truly believe that I'm trying to be set up. I truly believe that. I truly believe that. No, Tommy, you can't get in the boxes over here. I don't know. She took off about an hour ago. No clue where she's at. Me and her are not together. Understand that. Me and her are not together. Texas hippie, I got no problem packing her stuff up nicely and telling her to go. She won't do it. She will make a scene. She will make a scene, and it's not good. I've been sleeping on the floor for the past 5 fucking nights. I do not sleep in a bed with her. I sleep on the fucking floor. And that's what'll happen. She will make a scene. She'll fucking hurt herself or something crazy and say I hit her. I've seen what she's capable of. Well, I went down. When was it that I was live? Was it Saturday night that she started making a scene again when I was on here with you guys? Was that Saturday night? Well, the farmer's wife was trying to get her to go somewhere else. The farmer's wife was trying to get her a place that she can go because they didn't just want to kick her out and her to be homeless and live in her truck and shit. And I can give 2 fucks what happens to her after what she's done, what she's capable of. But the farmer said that the guy said he didn't make the call because he knows they're not going to let her there. But I went down there that day and I was asking, what's the situation? You know, why won't you guys make her leave? And they said, their farmer said, next time she pulls her bullshit, that he will come up here and he will try talking to her. And if there's no fucking reason, he's going to make her leave. I'm not cooking shit for her. She doesn't use none of my shit. I don't cook for her. I know, Tara. I know. No, I get rid of this one. There's no more women. There will not be another woman that comes to my fucking camp. Not one. I know, love. I know how to play the game. I know how to play the game. Because Texas Proud, they don't know what's going on. They got overran with shit they've never seen. They don't want that negativity on their chat. I couldn't even block them, Texas Proud. I thought I was blocking them. They would exit out of the live and come back in and they would be able to comment again. Nope. No access to go live. She was buying food and stuff. I guess it was Saturday night. I cooked and she flipped the fuck out and said that the food's hers. So I went down to talk to the farmer and we had the food in my bigger cooler. She put it all in her cooler and locked it up somewhere. I haven't seen it. I don't touch her shit. She doesn't touch mine. Somebody's going to make shit up on you to try to get you in trouble, to try to get you kicked out of here is no fucking good. It is absolutely no good. Chad, how do you charge her rent? I can't even get her to fucking leave. You make money on here by fucking shorts, Tommy. You get paid by YouTube by shorts. Yeah, I hear you, Texas. It never even started this way. It never even had to start this way. It never had to start this way. Well, I can tell you right now, I'm not her mark like she always talks about, and I won't be. No! No, she bought the air mattress. It's the point that I know she knows what she's doing. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's on a mission. Love, before she came down here, I was traveling on my motorcycle with my hammock and a sleeping bag or a little tent. No, I just had my hammock and a cot. We went to storage with her truck and got the big tent and stuff out. No, they're calling for rain Thursday and Friday down here. The mission is to make me look like a woman beater and then end up in jail is what the mission is. That's what her mission is trying to accomplish. That's exactly what she's trying to accomplish. Here comes the devil. They cannot see you. It's looking right at the fucking fire. It's not microwavable. She left. That's an oven, JT, that my stove company makes. I bought it from them. She left. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. See, the farmer invited me here. He didn't invite her here. I just a couple of days later, because we were getting along, she didn't want to go back to her camp where she was camping at. I asked him, I said, man, can she stay here with me? And he said, yeah. Then she got close to, the wife and everything else, and shit just got out of hand. I went down there the other day and I threw all fucking cards on the table. I told the farmer and the wife, I said, I'm not here to play this he said, she said bullshit. You tell her one thing and tell me another. I said, I want to hear it out of both of your mouths what the fuck the situation is. I got her telling me stuff that they're supposedly saying, and they're not saying it. David, let me tell you something. You don't stand up to a fucking crazy woman unless you got witnesses around you. No, she didn't go with me down there. Shit. Tommy comes back. I'm sending her home with Tommy. I don't know, David. I don't know. I mean, I've been talking to her off and on for the past year. She's been watching me. She claimed that, she bought property and everything else, and that she's been homeless and living this way for 3 years. And I haven't seen her cook one fucking meal, let alone I've seen her get a fire going. That's about it. All I see is all lies. Well, the first thing that aggravated me was the fucking lighters. When I lay down and go to bed, I know where my lighters are. And I got 5 fucking lighters that disappear, and I got no lighters. And I'm left with these fucking cheap-ass lighters looking for one. That was getting annoying. Then we get the puppy. And all I see is control issues with the puppy where, she's controlling the fucking dog, and I can't have nothing to do with the dog unless, she's asleep, and it's wild. She probably is, Dottie. She probably is. Yeah, that's the stove that I set on my wood stove, Texas. I do take responsibility for letting her come down here because I thought, she was somebody she fucking wasn't. I do take responsibility for that. I do take some responsibility for calling her some ignorant names. I don't take responsibility for lies being said on me. Yep, she portrayed to be somebody she wasn't. Won't happen, JT. It won't happen. Yep, it is a beautiful view. You're absolutely right on that. I got that fucking smoke coming right in my face. Chad, what business is that of yours of her source of income? No, I had to find out through the hospital her real name. She said you guys were lying on her name. Phyllis, that ain't my name. Fuck you if it wasn't. But for all the positive people in the live and the good-hearted people that understand life's not perfect. Appreciate you guys for being here. Tommy, there could be a possibility, buddy. There could be a possibility. Thank you for the sub. This is Missouri. This is Missouri. It is beautiful. I'll give you guys a view of my home front. Like I said, I got here. I want to say I've been here maybe a month. And I had a viewer that's a friend give me an opportunity to stay here. But I'll show you guys my home. Try to get the license plate out. This is my home. It's a mess. I need to build some more shelves in here. I've just been dealing with a lot of shit the past, week and a half. Trying to overcome some bullshit I've been through. That's my bed. You did off-grid for 28 years. What happened? Old age catch you? And that is the bathroom shower house. He says, no, I met a girl. I understand that, Sexton. I understand that. Actually, I'm probably about an hour from the Mississippi River. Now you have a lot spot in West Virginia. Might take your tents and trailer up for a few years. It's what I would do. My mission, on this channel with doing what I do and bringing in revenue and stuff, was to get my own property and build my cabin is what the goal was. And I mean, it's the all-time goal, but it's just hard to do with right now with all the BS that I'm going through, as far as trying to give people content, trying to have good conversations with people without people coming in and doing what they do. it, it's not a hard life. I don't think it is a hard life. I mean, I cut my wood for heat. I could be going to work and paying an electric bill for my heat, but I cut my own wood. I put in to how I live what I get out. Mama Bear, I'll never deny I don't. I'll never deny I don't. I make what I got work for me. No, Cupcake, but they want to hear it all the time, you know? I'm a sinner. I will always be a sinner until I leave this earth. We're all sinners. Mama Bear, don't you think there's things that you should probably apologize for too? I'm pretty sure once a day we all make some kind of mistake. Yes, Saxon, I thought I met one, but I was highly deceived. All right, Stacy Lee, stay a prayer for us. I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I believe my biggest mistake that I would have made is if I would have went back to Virginia with her like she wanted to. I think I would have been fucked then if I would have did that because she would have played this game then, and then I'd have been stranded in Virginia. No, not that I know of. She claims she does not have no kids. All right, Tommy. That's all a man needs, really, is a good fucking dog. You're exactly right. That's what he needs is a good dog. And you know, we got Journey because I decided to pull the motorcycle over and save Journey's mom out of the road for it didn't get hit. Because when we were passing Journey, all I seen was Dolly. I had a flashback of Dolly, is what, you know, and I pulled over and stopped, and we were able to get the farmer down. And she talked to the farmer, and the farmer, you know, gave us Journey, the puppy, for saving its mom. But, you know, we got Journey, and I seen her control issues with the dog, and I knew I had a problem. I knew I had a problem. I don't want to sit here and talk bad about Edgy and bash Edgy, but the truth of the matter is, it's never going to work with us. It will never work with us. Never. I cannot be lied on. I won't be lied on. That's situations that will put a man in jail and in trouble. You know, she's lied to me and she's lied to me and she's lied to me. You know, I had no clue she messaged boss. I had no clue she messaged boss what she messaged him until boss came in alive and showed me the texts. But at that time, I was half lit. And I felt like that's what boss was trying to do to get us to argue again. But she straight lied to me in the fucking face. I cannot believe she did that. Yeah. She messaged boss and told boss that I opened up to her when I was drunk and told her that I ran Dolly over. And that's the biggest stab in the fucking back, knowing that K9 and them made that shit up for content to get to me to hurt me. That was the biggest stab in the back ever. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. That's control. That's her control issues. It wasn't hurting that dog to be on live. I could have put that dog on live, but that would have caused me and her to argue again. So I let it go. The dog was sitting here right by me, next to my side, next to the chair the whole fucking time for the most part. It's a control game. I'm just hoping she'll get her next paycheck in. She'll pack her stuff and she'll leave. That's what I'm hoping. Without no fighting, without no bullshit. Hey, this ain't gonna work. I am gonna go. What, June? Did you see my comment? No, she came up here, got a few food items out of her pantry thing, and left. Well, it's just there's too many underlying issues. You know, she knows what I do for a living. You know, she knew that I would get up every morning with you guys on TikTok. You know, and go live, drink coffee with you guys, and talk to you. And you know, it just became where she didn't want me to do it until she got up, and at least until she can get up, and that might be 7 in the morning one morning, it might be 10 o'clock the next morning. I'm usually, if I'm not drinking, I'm in bed by 10:30, 11, no later than that. I'm up at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. That's how I've always been. She knew my routine. She's been watching me for a year. So now why are we trying to change my routine for you? You're in there. This got nothing to do with you when I'm on social media. No, Texas. She claims that her Texas hippie, she claims her dad was military, army. that they did a lot of traveling, moving when they were a kid. She claims she spent a lot of time down in Colombia and South America. That's where they're stationed at. No, David, that's all I got. I get paid Wednesday off of TikTok, and I got to order a set of tires for it. I know it's tubing. I know it's bullshit. She's already admitted to people that I never touched her. That's how some of my people that are close to me know she's lying. Never happened, Cupcake. It'll never happen. Well, enjoy the view. I'm not talking shit. I'm just plainly pointing facts out that you do. It's still on there. Why didn't she delete it? I don't know what her end game is. Just put it that way. But I'll be fucked if I'm gonna be the end game, because I'm not your fucking mark. That's all I'm trying to do, Saxon. But she's trying to screw me. So what's everybody doing for dinner tonight? Anything good? I have got KTM Adventures. I have got Simple Off Grid, and I got Taking Out the Trash. Cupcake, I was gonna make chili tonight. I thought about making chili too, Cupcake. I thought about making chili. Red Lobster in 30 minutes. I'd hate to see the price of Red Lobster. It's probably $60 a fucking plate. That's what I had, pizza. You got Death Wish sausage. Spicy as all get out sausage is what you're saying. You Hoopered Red Lobster, David. I'd hate to see that fucking bill. Meatballs. You know what the sad part of it all is? Is half of you guys in here are the same motherfucking people starting the shit. I ain't talking to you, Junebug. Junebug, I know what the fuck they're doing. I know, Cupcake. I know you guys are tired of seeing the shit that I go through, and I'm not a fucking innocent person by no means, so don't think I am. But we're done talking about it. If you guys want to talk about some good food, some camping, some fishing, you know, what kind of activities and content you like to see, we could talk about that shit. But I'm tired of talking about the fucking negativity. I'm a really good fisherman, but I don't eat catfish. I eat crappie. I could probably ride a wheelie in that bike as long as I want to. If there's a long enough straight stretch, I could ride a wheelie that long. Longest wheelie I've ever done was over 2 miles. Well, what kind of story you guys want to hear? I haven't been fishing all summer. Yeah, I got half of it left. That'd be my dessert for later tonight. I've heard of people eating carp. Bony as all fucking get out, but I've heard of people eating carp. Tell us about a near-death experience. I really personally don't think I've had one. More mud suckers. I mean, if I got a few beers in me, I can tolerate catfish. But if I don't got no fucking numb the taste buds, I can't do catfish. It's about like deer meat to me. I can't do deer meat. I've had strange encounters out in the wilderness. I've had things happen that you would think you were tripping acid or something. I've never had flounder. I can do crappie. I can do bass, and I like somewhat bluegills. I don't like catfish. Edgy, stop. See, and that's the shit I'm talking about. If Edgy is a mod in Scotty's live, that would really cause some turmoil. But I call bullshit on that one. I just. I haven't had frog legs in years. I do like frog legs, but it's probably been 10 years since I've had frog legs. It really has. You guys got to understand, you know, before I started my adventure with you guys, you know, I was in a bad situation as far as a relationship, trying to do the right thing to get our kids back and everything else. And it didn't pan out that way with me. You know, I did the family life for like 7 years. And it was hell. Not that we didn't have good times, but I went through some hell and I put her through some hell. We both put each other through hell by being young, dumb, and fucking stupid and not thinking of our egos, our prides. You know, we hurt each other. But that's besides the point. I haven't really, and I mean, in those 7 years, we did camping and all that kind of stuff, but I never truly got to do what I really want to do, who I am inside, my character, you know, what I'm doing now. This is what I've always wanted to do my whole life. Maybe not in a tent, but my own property, you know, growing my own garden and stuff, being self-sufficient, really not needing nothing from town, providing for myself what I needed. This is something I've always wanted to do. You know, I used to have that craving to go to Alaska when I was younger. But, you know, as I got older, I'm glad I didn't. Well, good for her, love. Good for her. Edgy's in fact, well, she just sent me a message. What did she say? She said, quit talking shit. We're sitting here watching you lie your ass off, and I'm about to go in Scotty's life and tell everybody about it, along with the farmer's wife. I said, why are you in Scotty's live? She just gives me more evidence and more evidence that she's being paid. That's all she does. Yeah, it is, David. It exactly is. She just gives me more evidence and evidence that she's paid. Trick or treat, you're exactly right on that. Frog legs and crappies, where it's at. I know it's out of hand. It's been out of fucking hand. I can't control what she does. All I can do is control myself. What's his screen name? Because there used to be a guy I used to watch from Canada. He was an older gentleman. He's a few years older than me, and he fucking built a cabin fucking, you know, the old-fashioned way with hand tools. An old axe, saw. Is it my self-reliance? We just froze up. We completely just froze up. Can anybody hear me? Okay, you guys can hear me. Yeah, I used to watch My Self-Reliance on YouTube. My Self-Reliance, what he did is he sold his company and he bought some property in Canada, and that's what he did. He fucking built a log cabin and stuff out there in Canada. He's actually built a couple of them now. It's pretty nice what he did. I mean, but he got a lot of time and energy invested in what he did. It just didn't happen overnight, but he got a big following on YouTube. What he does is he'll upload, you know, content. Like what he'll do is film his stuff and what he's doing far as his building or whatever he's making. And maybe the last 10 minutes he will talk in this, his video, then he'll upload it. But I can't do all that kind of stuff because I don't got a laptop. I got to have a laptop to do the freaking uploads and edit the shorts and stuff, because just using my phone to upload a video more than 5 minutes on my phone, I'm not joking you, it'll take me half the day. His name is My Self-Reliance. His name's Sean something. Look up My Self-Reliance. It's called My Off-Grid Adventures. I might have came across him, but the name I don't recognize. There's another guy I follow too. He got property in Colorado. I'm trying to think of his name. But he lives like I live. Like, he goes to national parks in Colorado, Utah, Nevada, Montana. And he'll stay at these parks in the winter in his tent with his dog and a wood stove. He talks about how he got to where he is. I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her. Good. Go listen what Edgy got to say. Good for her. Good for her. She's just looking for a reaction out of me. That's all she's doing. If she's in his box, she's looking for a reaction out of me. That's all she's doing, is looking for a reaction out of me. What has been some of the craziest wildlife encounters since you living this way? The craziest moment I've ever had that took my breath away, besides Edgy being a mod for Scotty and being in this box right now, that's the trashiest of the trashiest right there, is I've had a skunk when I first start doing this come up in my tent. Nope, I thought I was going to get sprayed. I did not get sprayed. I did not get sprayed. Absolutely nope, I did not get sprayed. I got off of work and I was on days, and I had to take a trip to Walmart to get supplies. And about 3 o'clock in the morning, I had no cooler, I had nothing. And at the time, I didn't even have a tent. I used a tarp and I built a teepee. and I heard something, going through my bags. And my first thought was it was a raccoon. I'm thinking a raccoon came in a TP and was going through my stuff, which it wouldn't have got to be able to get into. It was just canned goods. So I grabbed my light on my phone and I look over at the bags, and it's a fucking skunk. And it's not an old skunk. It's maybe 6 months old, 7 months old, I would have to say. And I took the light and I freaking held it next to the tent, the inside of the teepee, and the skunk seen the light and went all the way in the perimeter of the teepee, walked inside of it, and went out the door that I had open, because I didn't have no door open because I used a tarp. There was no way to cover it up. But after that skunk left and I got off of work the next day, I made sure there was a way to. It's not edgy. Scotty's trying to get a reaction out of me. He made a troll count of edgy. It's not edgy. It's not edgy. He made a troll count. Scotty's just trying to get a reaction. That's what Scotty does. No, I don't know. I don't know because I've never been sprayed, but people say that tomato juice is the only way to get rid of the stuff. I've heard other remedies too. But, my Dolly, one night when I was at work, when I worked for fucking Dingleberry, she got sprayed by a skunk because she got a hold of a damn skunk, and I watched it. I mean, I watched this skunk just blast her straight in the face. And I went to Walmart the next morning when I got off work, and I got this skunk deodorizer, and it took me rubbing her down, showering her 4 times with it, and it was still there. It took 3 weeks to actually get the scent off of her. The scent just wasn't as bad with that deodorizer. I'm not worried about Soul Sister. He's just trying to cause a fight. I'm not worried about it. I'm doing me, and that's all that matters. We got a situation. We got a situation. We got a situation. Now that's the worst of the worst. That's what I had for dinner, Connie. You like Little Caesars? I like Little Caesars too. Well, what Scotty does too is he'll take a screenshot of somebody's account and make it look like it's them, and he'll have them come in a box. He's done this game a few times with me, and he'll use an AI voice or a voice that he got of hers to make it look like it's her. He's done this with Karen's daughter. He's done this with Diana. He's done this a few times. I got a Supreme. It doesn't matter, Connie. Just some more unnecessary drama is all it is. He's not going nowhere. He ain't coming down here. He does not got nobody's permission to be here, and he has no clue where I'm at. Well, Scotty can take somebody's voice. He can take my voice, and he can call you, Connie. And Connie, you'll think it's fucking me because he got my voice recorded. This is the shit he does. This is what the games he plays. He doesn't know where the fuck I'm at. He doesn't know. Yes, Connie, he's done it before a few times. This is why I cannot, another reason I can't stand him, Connie, because this is the shit he does. Texas Proud says it's not her. I don't need to go see. I know what he does. That would be the stupidest of the stupidest for her to do that. She's not even live on her account. I'll be right back. Wah, wah. I do need to drink some coffee. I ain't got no fucking energy drink. Scotty's not coming out here. I just talked to the farmer's wife. They're making shit up. It's a hope. It's all bullshit. Making shit up. All right, whatever you guys want to believe, Scotty's not coming out here. Scotty doesn't know where I'm at. Scotty does not got permission to be on the property. I just talked to the farmer's wife. Whatever you guys want to believe. Whatever you guys want to believe. That would be the stupidest mistake. If Scotty shows up here, I will go in cuffs.